Good morning to those out there. I'm just re-commenting on my video here because I noticed that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses are leaving comments like, "Am I sure that I know what I'm talking about?" and everything like that. Like, so they're trying to make it look like my information is not valid and doesn't have a valid point. Well, it does have a valid point because, like I said before, I was in it until I was about 15, and I finally got out and got smart. So was my mother. I finally got her out of it, and still to this day, I still have family members in it. I have aunts, uncles, and cousins that are in it. But you know what? I'm not going to put them on blast. That's why I'm not going to say their names because people seeing this video right now might even know who I am. As far as that, and I'm pretty sure they won't say anything because they don't want to be shunned out of there. But so yes, my information is solid. I know where this stuff come from. So I don't know whether they changed the doctrine ever since I left or what. But when I left, it was, that's what was taught. People were going to burn, and then people were going to be, and then there's paradise and all this other crap. And that Jesus has just took the throne, you know, from God and all this stuff like that. So yes, so I don't know what they're teaching now. I don't know if they said, "Hey, God decided He wanted His throne back now." I don't know whatever they are teaching there now, but you know, I've been around for a while, with certain things, and being now that I'm in the military and everything like that, I've traveled to different countries, and especially one country in particular was Korea, and they have Jehovah's Witnesses. Believe it or not, Jehovah's Witnesses are just about all over the world, anywhere and everywhere, and if you and if you come across some of them in Korea, they speak really good English because they're taught by an organization to speak really good English. And I remember one conversation with the girl, and I told her about what the trouble is that they're having in America, and she was overwhelmed. She was like, "Wow, I didn't know that." And she said, "But she said, I like what I do because the Jehovah's Witnesses taught me how to read English. Nobody else would teach me how to read English, but Jehovah's Witnesses taught me how to read English." And I told her, I said, "Well, there are some certain actors who say that Scientology taught them how to read, but that doesn't mean that Scientology is the truth." And I've talked to other people who are Moonies, who follow this guy Moon and say, "Well, this religion has done this for me and helped me out this way." But just because they've given you something doesn't mean that it's the right way to go. Or just because you have felt something, a connection of something at that moment doesn't mean that it's the right thing. You know. It's kind of like an M&M, you know. You pop it in your mouth, it's good and sweet, and then when you get down to the less salted peanut right there, it's not really all what it was cracked up to be. You only open up your hand and smile for so long. But I just wanted to let those know out there. Yeah, I have my proof, and I know where my stuff came from. So if you're one of the people who think I'm just out there just talking to the wind, and I don't know where I'm coming from with a lot of stuff. Oh, I do, I really do, because I've seen a lot of stuff, and I've heard a lot of people talk. So not only have I heard a lot of people talk, but I'm also myself experienced. So I just want to leave it at that. And I hope all you out there have a good day or good night or wherever you are, and enjoy.